Yo, we just people from the north side. Once the Timmy's hit the shore fine. Winter ready on the four ties. Heavy traffic during 4-5. Gotta hustle on your own time. Color people every port side. We just people from the north side.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is part 3, I think, or part 2. Part 2 of an ever-evolving conversation. That's what I do here on Straight Talk Wrestling. I have ever-evolving conversations. Welcome back for the first time in over 2 years. Little Murder Machine. One of my bitter rivals and enemies here at PWO. Travis Moore.
How's it going?
This is so nice. How's it going? So, as much as some of you may know, if you watch the socials or pay attention, the Sad Boys Violence Club always abuses me as the backstage interviewer. I never get any nice words from any of them. They're all kind of jerks. And he's the head of the jerks. What do you got to say about that?
It's all tough love.
Tough love?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, if that's how you treat people you love, I'd hate to see how you treat, well, actually, I've seen how you treat your enemies. It's not really fair.
It's not at all.
No, it's not at all. It's not. You're right. Okay, I'll take the tough love. I will.
Kind of an asshole.
So that actually leads perfectly to my first question. You know, straight edge, Travis Moore, we're having so much fun, that character, and then we went dark. This little murder machine has been a fun character. I think I've never seen you have more fun than when you've been doing this stuff right now that you're doing. You get to play kind of like the badass. You get to show off the skills, which you definitely have in that ring. We've talked about that. You also have the mouthpiece that is Kingdom James. So how did the whole switch happen for you, or the evolution of the character happen for you, and how did we get to where we are in terms of the Sad Boy Violence Club? Like, how did this whole idea come to play for you?
So, like, I've known Kingdom for years. I've known Kingdom since I first started. I went to a wrestling show, like his wrestling show, Union, right, like 2019, 2018, and I worked it. And I did like a squash match or something, right, against Thomas Shire. And it was really fun, but like Kingdom booked me for the next show, and like we kind of like not developed like a friendship, but like we knew, like we acknowledged each other, and we had like stuff that we were both into, like comic books. But when we started doing the feud with me and Vertigo, I was told like, oh, we're gonna put Kingdom James with you, and that like brought like excitement to me, because he's such a like wise mind, and he's such a smart guy. And the little murder machine thing was a Kingdom idea. Like when he was cutting a promo after the match, he said, "My little murder machine," and as soon as he said it, my brain like started rolling like jackpot symbols, or like my gambling addiction just came right out.
7.
Yeah, exactly. That's all I saw. I was so happy to hear that, and I just kind of like based everything off of that.
And then that's how we got the Sad Boy Violence Club.
Yeah, the Sad Boy Violence Club came out of that because Grizz joined, and I'm really good friends with Grizz, and we tag outside of PWO and everything. And Realm was a later addition, but Realm fit the image so well because he was treated like such shit by the audience. So we were just like, he is a perfect fit, right?
This makes sense.
Yeah, like he makes sense. Like he's treated like shit, and we're treated like shit. Let's make it a big shit pile.
Big shit pile.
Yeah.
A big shit pile together. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. No, I think it's one of the coolest facts that I've seen. Like I said, I've seen you happy. And you're right. So would you, I guess in simple terms, he's your Wiseman. He is your Paul Heyman.
Yeah. I would say he's like our Paul Heyman, where he advises us and he gives us the right things to go off of. Because there was a time where it was after the match with Holden Albright here. And he said, you had the period where you had the Lego pieces and you had the manual with you. You're now at the stage where you don't need the manual and you have the Lego pieces. You can just build from there. We're going to make it so you just have the Lego pieces and you have no manual, you have nothing. You're just building something on your own. And that like gives me goosebumps every time. You can see the arm hairs standing up from it. Because it means so much. Like it's here to make us. It's not just here to make one of us. It's to make me, Grizz, and Realm into bigger superstars in this Ontario indie scene.
I love that. And you know what? I can see that for you guys, and I want that for you guys. I feel like success is budding, and it's there for you. And I mean, of course, You know you've reached some peak of success when you have 6 or 7 little girls chase you out of the building after you screw over their hero.
Yes.
Yeah, talk to me about that. Crystal Moon and I just actually had a chat about that. So this interview will probably drop right after that one does. So talk to me about that.
So, like, I was walking out with my partner, and it's funny because my mom came to the show, and I was like, hey, do you mind, like, driving this home just because, like, I'm tired, and, like, I was exhausted from that match. And I'm trying to say my goodbyes, and I look up, and these 5 little fucking bitches, like, come up, and they start screaming at me, and they, like, start running at me. In my brain, like, if it was a guy, I'd like, come the fuck on, let's go, right? But like, it's 5 little girls. I'm not gonna fucking punch a little girl in the face. Yeah. So I book it, and I run outside. And I'm like, Christina, come on! Oh, I can't say her real name. I ran for it, and I remember getting to the car, and I twisted my ankle on the way, so my ankle was all fucked up, and I'm like limping to the car.
It was like a scene out of a horror movie.
Yeah, I open the car doors and Christina, get the fuck in! And I run, and I open the door, and the dad's standing out there, control your fucking kids! And I get in the car, and my mom's like, you can't say that! And I'm like, I'm a bad gay mom. I have to say this. This is the sacrifice we make.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You played the character off perfectly. Even in this interview, you tried to sell it. These 5 little, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, so good. So good. And I think that's a special moment for any heel character. That's really when you know you've made it.
Yes. It weirdly means a lot to me. Like, because I felt even like, I fucking love Beastie Boys, by the way, so this is like popping me huge. So whoever's theme this is, I'm instantly in love with them. So it means a lot to me because when I was a babyface here, I was getting mixed reactions, and like that really like kind of depleted me because I take everything so seriously within wrestling. When I became a heel and everyone just started booing me, I like was like, this, I'm doing everything right, because I have this complex to me where like I feel like I'm constantly fucking up, right? And so, like, that second when people were just booing me and, like, calling me a piece of shit or an asshole in the audience, they instantly made me go, I'm doing something right.
It's so weird how in pro wrestling, that's the only place you can get accepted. Somebody could look at you and say, I fucking hate you. And inside you're like, yes. Yes, you do.
I'm like, thanks. Like, I would just say that. I'm like, thanks, man.
You really made my day right now. Thank you so much.
Exactly. I'm like, you're telling me I'm doing a good job, so that's all I care about.
I love you. You can hate me, but I fucking love you right now.
I love you. I fucking hate you, but I love you.
So, to go back to what Kingdom said, like you said, when your hair was standing on your arms, eventually there's going to be a point where Kingdom's not going to be around, and we're just building, Travis Moore is just building on his own.
Yeah.
Do you think that time is soon, or do we still have a little bit more meat on the bone in terms of Kingdom and what he can guide and teach you with?
I honestly think it's gonna be some time still. I'm a big person believing in like I always have to learn, so I want to milk the time with Kingdom as much as possible. If I have as much experience as I can with Kingdom, that's all that's gonna matter to me, because then he's gonna teach me everything I need to know. And then when there's a time where Kingdom, has to go off into the sunset or something, I can just take the reins, right? And I can be whatever I want to be. I could be a little murder machine. I could be whatever my brain comes up with at that time, whatever the fuck this comes up with in my 11 p.m. thoughts before I fall asleep.
I love those thoughts. They're great, but also creatively, they are some of the funnest things.
I've come up with like 3 different vignettes that I've wanted to do for like various promotions that have been storyboarded and everything. And I just haven't put it out yet because I've just been like, it needs to be the right time.
Okay.
And they're all for the Little Murder Machine character.
So you're slow playing this right now.
Yes. I think this character has a lot of potential. I don't think this is a character where it was like the Day Tripper or Save Travis, where it's like a couple months or like half a year and then you get rid of it. Or like the one night gimmicks that I've done, where they were just for shits and giggles, right? This Little Murder Machine character has a world of potential that could be played in various different ways. It could be comedic, it could be serious, it could be babyface, it could be heel. There's different ways you can play this, and that's all that I love.
So you right now, what you're doing is learning how to, I guess, build the different pieces into whatever you need to do at that particular time.
Exactly. Like, you need purpose for different reasons, right? Like, oh, this sounds cool as hell, too. I'm a big music guy, so it gets me going. You need purpose for everything. Like, you need to have different tools for every different, like, thing you're going to do. I'm playing a fucking janitor at another promotion right now, right? And, like, that's not the Little Murder Machine whatsoever. It's a very different gimmick, but it's something that's a tool set that builds sympathy, that builds a babyface reaction, and that means everything, right? That's something that every little kid that's sitting in there will bite onto. The women in the crowd that will bite into. The fucking drunk guys that are on their 7th beer will be like, yeah, I fucking love this kid.
The drunk guys on the 7th beer, scary dudes, especially at New Frontier, I tell you.
Dude, I wasn't at that one show where they got in fucking Buddy's face, and, like, it's the best fucking video I've ever seen. Because PD jumps on the fucking apron.
And then I walk over, I'm like, PD, you gotta get the fuck down.
Because there's gonna be a scrap.
Yeah, I need a commentary partner right now. You get me over here.
Which, like, the funny thing is, like, Prince is such a professional that he didn't scrap. I know, like, in a moment like that, my brain might be like, I'm gonna have to knock this guy the fuck out. Because that's just how my brain works. Like...
My brain works this way. I want to hurt you if you come anywhere in my personal space.
Yeah, like, you're in danger right now. No, but, like, seriously, like, I'm a very, like, when it comes to, like, I'm friends with someone, I don't mind, like, giving them a hug or something, right? But at the same time, I don't mind touching you if I don't like you, too.
Yeah, of course.
You know, like, I get pretty fucking easily pissed off as it is, as you see in, like, the ring. So, it's a gamble, you know? You're playing with dice right now.
You really love these gambling references today, eh?
I have a gambling problem.
What is your game of choice? Slots?
Slots, yeah. I'm a big slots guy. Like, I put a 5-year break because, like, I honestly did start making it a problem. I was, like, losing money off of it, and I just told, like, my girlfriend immediately. I texted her. I was like, I lost a lot of fucking money, dude. I need to make this a fucking a problem, a solution now.
Yeah, but you know what? You recognized it. You saw that it was an issue, and you found a way to fix it. And I believe that's the best thing we could do as humans. We could just see a mistake, see a kink in the matrix, if you will, and we find a way to fix it. And you did that. So kudos to you to recognize you had a problem and you fixed it.
I always think that I do have that, like, recognition with that sort of shit too. Like, I always have that, like, that, like, oh, this is a problem right now. Like, if it's with messing with money, if it's gambling, like that, or the same thing. But also, like, my anger, sometimes I do realize I get a little upset a little too easily. And I've had a promoter literally pull me aside and be like, hey man, I've been told that you have a fucking temper. You need to calm the fuck down, or else we're not gonna book you in the future. And, like, it was someone that I find as, like someone I look up to as a promoter and as a friend. And when I heard that, it made me honestly cry, because I was like, oh my God, this is affecting more than just myself. This is affecting others. People are uncomfortable around me. And that stuff really means a lot to me, because I never want to make anyone uncomfortable. Like,
what do you think of this one?
Oh, this is fucking good.
You guys will be able to hear the music in the background. You just won't be able to tell you the songs.
Yeah, exactly. I won't be able to tell you the songs right away, but then, like, I'll know, like, just by the sound of it, I'm like, this would pump me up. Yeah.
So, you know what? That's good, though. I mean, you don't want anybody to feel uncomfortable, but you yourself also don't want to be uncomfortable. So it's finding that balance that I think is key.
Yeah, it's exactly that. Like, you need to find the balance of, like, not being a pushover, but being willing to stand up for yourself. Like that, like, I feel like that correlates with it, because, like, if you're being too aggressive all the time, you're gonna make everyone uncomfortable, and that's not something you can have in a locker room. But if you're sitting there and you're taking beatings, like like verbal beatings or even like taking beatings. Like I've had at a show where I've taken a fucking beating where I had a black eye afterwards. I had a footprint in my forehead, and I've never forgotten about that moment. And it was with a promotion that like I'm not gonna name right now, but like I haven't worked with them since because I just don't trust them anymore.
Wow, so you got beat up in the locker room?
I got beat up in the ring.
Holy shit.
Yeah, like really bad. And I still have the person that I wrestled on Facebook, but I just don't talk to them because I don't trust them anymore.
Wow.
And they like left me a voice note that like just left me like a bad taste in my mouth afterwards. And like I tried acting tough with my girlfriend afterwards, but like, I'm totally fine. But then like 2 days later, I fucking cried my eyes out because I was in so much pain and like so much emotional pain. So like I know that's off tangent, but like
It's not off tangent. You're being honest, and that's what I love.
yeah, and like that's going to like that taught me to be tougher in the sense of like don't take shit anymore, right? Because like I had to go to my Father's Day dinner with my dad with a fucking black eye and like someone's obvious like print on my head. That's not a good image whatsoever to have, right? And especially with my dad, who's a fucking hothead. He wanted to kill that guy right away. And I had to tell him, like, the guy's 300-something pounds. It's not going to work, right? Because, like, and, like, I said, like, it just made me learn a lesson, right? Like, I learned a lesson that, like, you can't trust everyone, too. Right?
No, you can. Listen, in my personal and professional life, I've been burned 6 ways from Sunday.
Yeah.
And all you can do is realize that, okay, like you said, dissect the situation. It happened. You can't change it, but you can avoid it. And you can step away from it to make sure it doesn't happen in the future. And I think that's the best course of action. And you know what? It's okay. Sometimes our emotions exhaust us. And we're still in that stigma where, you know, men can't show emotions. And if they do show emotions, they get judged. And it shouldn't be that way. But unfortunately, as wide awake and as knowledgeable as we are of people, in a lot of ways, certain things we're a little bit more ahead of on, but in certain aspects, there's still a lot of things as a people, as a world, we have to learn.
We have to learn that emotion is okay. And, like, I think we talked about this a bit on our first interview, too. Yeah, like, mental health is really important. And I've had talks at, like, the wrestling school crying because I was being so emotional where, like, you need to take care of your mental health. Right? And emotion. And you need to tell me when you're being like in a bad space, because if you don't, you're going to burn out so fucking fast. And like I've burnt out so many times. And like I'll be honest, right now, like I've had a period where I've been like burnt out, not because I've had too many bookings or too little, it's because of how I feel mentally. Right? And I'm not accepting who I am as a person. Right? And this is a big thing why the Sad Boy Violence Club thing works for me, is because I am a sad person, honestly. And it's something where like even like me and Kobe Christ, we get along great on that. Like we're both people that acknowledge that we have a lot of emotions, and like, where was I going to get with this? It's something where you have to acknowledge it sometimes. And the Sad Boy Violence Club is the perfect thing. You acknowledge that you have these emotions, but we're using it in like in a non-kayfabe way. We're using it as a negative force to make people hate us because we're using our emotions in a negative way, which I hope one day we can have a Sad Boy Violence Club in a babyface way where we can show, hey, this is okay that we're feeling this way, and it's okay if you feel this way, if that makes sense.
It does. I love that. I think that's a great way to end an amazing conversation, which we're going to have another follow-up to in a couple months from now, a year from now, who knows. But this conversation, every time I sit down with you, it's fun. I enjoy it. We get real. We get honest. And you know what? I feel 10 times better knowing that in these mental health struggles and fights, we're not all alone. I'm there for you, and I know push comes to shove, you'll be there for me.
Yeah, like I fucking hate you, but like I'll still like got your back. You know what I mean? Like if someone fucks with you, I'll fuck them up. But like,
fuck me, right?
Yeah, fuck you. Like,
well, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, Travis Moore, Little Murder Machine, one of my
fucking man.
One of my best friends.
Don't give yourself that much credit.
Wow. Okay. Peace, love, and wrestling, guys. We'll see you next week. Yeah, shut up.
Yo. We just people from the north side. Once the Timmy's hit the shore fine. Winter ready on the full ties. Heavy traffic during 4-5. Gotta hustle on your own time. Color people every port side. We just people from the north side.